All right, let's get this out of the way. Uh, Original crunchy Cheetos. Hmm. I wish I had all these chips with me so I could test them right here. Cheetos crunchy, original crunchy Cheetos. I think now the one thing I don't like about them is obviously like they get all over your fingers. But if I'm snacking, I probably don't care too much about my fingers being a little dirty. But then again, if I'm gaming, I do. Like if I'm just sitting on the couch, like watching a movie or something, or like Netflix, I don't care for the thing, being a little bit dirty. I mean, no big deal. If I'm gaming, I don't like it. I was gonna say maybe A tier, but simply for the fact that I get dust all over my fingers and I'm trying to game and snack at the same time, it's gonna get a B for me. If you disagree, let me know where you would put it. Uh, Hold on, I need to add a tier.
A few moments later.
All right. Um, Flavor Twist, Honey Barbecue, Fritos. I might make some people mad with this, but like, I don't think they're like that good. No, okay. Personally, I'm not like a barbecue fan, generally speaking. Honey and honey, honestly, in my opinion, honey's kind of like overhyped. Don't hate me, but I think it's a little bit. And not to mention, they kind of hurt to eat. Like it's like eating. I don't even know. I just know that anytime I have eaten them, which is not very often, because usually there's another option, and I almost always choose the other option, but they like kind of hurt your mouth, like eating razor blades. All right, Funyuns. Another one that I'm not crazy about. I know a lot of people like them. Um, Not a big onion flavor guy. Even with like a lot of the other chips, I'm not too crazy about, except for one. There's one particular onion flavored chip that I love. Onions are like C tier. They're alright. I wouldn't grab them. Like if there are multiple options, I probably wouldn't grab them. But if I was like literally dying and needed to eat it, I would be alright with it. I wouldn't be like too upset. Alright. Baked barbecue lays. Now, I know what I said earlier about not liking barbecue, but Lay's knows how to do it. Lay's knows what they're doing, in my opinion. Um, I haven't had these in several years. I remember enjoying them, so I'm gonna put them at B. B for baked. Oh God, bugles. Anyways, bugles. Oh God. Um, the only reason you have ever probably eaten a bugle is to either pretend like you're blowing a fake horn or to put them on your finger like a little finger hat. Those things are actually just terrible. Um, it feels like I legitimately feel like I'm eating cardboard, eating a bugle. Like, how many times have you gone over to someone's house and actually seen them have a thing of bugles? Like, let's be so for real. In fact, I don't think I've seen a bugle in like 3 years, maybe longer. Like, if I'm being for real. Like, does anyone actually like these things? I'm sure somebody does, but like, why? I mean, like they're cool, but as a turn, I'm grading them mostly on taste and probably like texture. And I don't like either. I don't like the texture or the taste. And then third would be like convenience, like stuff like getting it on your fingers or like stuff like that. And Bugles is like the most important thing about Bugle is like what I value the least. All right. Cape Cod kettle cooked potato chip. They're all right. I'm not like personally crazy about them, but they're all right. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't had them since I was probably in like middle school or something, so I really don't remember the taste all that well. I just remember thinking they were like okay, and honestly, I think they were like a little bit worse than like the normal basic potato chips from other brands, but they're also made to be kind of like healthier, I think. So, you know, flaming hot Cheetos. I can't do spicy stuff like whatsoever. My body it does not really appreciate the spice. Um, but like, I mean, I'll just say it's about the same as normal Cheetos, but like, I'm not a big fan of spice. So yeah, and these are not ranked like each tier. I'm not doing like for example, I'm not saying Funyuns are over Cape Cod kettle cooked. They're just both in the same category. Like they're equals. Unless if I have one I think it particularly better, I will point it out, or I will make a separate tier for it to make it better. Okay, Cheeto Puffs. To be honest, where do I want to put these? Okay, this is a good example right here. I think they're decent, but I think they're worse than normal crunchy Cheetos. And I wish they don't have they don't have white cheddar puff Cheetos. I like those probably the most. One of my biggest gripes, I feel like when you get a bag of Cheeto puffs, sometimes there's just something off about it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but there's something off about it. Like I don't know if it's like the dust ratio or I don't know what it is. I feel like crunchy Cheetos is like more consistent, if that makes sense. I low key might bump these up to A. I'm gonna go a little bit further and see what I think, but I might bump Cheetos up to A, like the regular crunchy ones. Oh my goodness, Cheez-Its, white cheddar Cheez-Its. Um, okay, where do I want to put white cheddar Cheez-Its? I'm gonna I'm gonna say A, and I'm also gonna say A here. Might be controversial. I like both of them, and I would say pretty equally. Dude, the white cheddar, it, it kind of, I don't know, I haven't had them in a little bit, but they kind of leave like a film on you almost, or like they can get messy for sure. And then normal original Cheez-Its, I feel like it's hard to go wrong with an original Cheez-It. It's just like, it's a Cheez-It. I mean, it's good. And if you ask, depending on who you ask, um, I have a crazy story about Cheez-Its where they said that I literally beat someone up in a store to get the last box of Cheez-Its. It's not true, by the way. Um, but just depending on who you ask, it is or isn't true. But I'm telling you, it's not a true story. All right. What is this? Thought I had them for. What is it? Bold Pantry Blend. Okay, maybe I haven't had that one. I don't think I've had. Okay, no, I don't think I've. But I imagine it's not much different than other Chex. Chex Mix is like the definition of C tier mid. I don't think I've ever been handed a bag of Chex Mix and was like, dude, what the hell, you know? or like I was never upset to receive a bag of Chex Mix, but I'm never like enthused. Chex Mix is like what you get when you go on the airplane because it's just so like you don't really love it or hate it. It's just like it's just all right. It's like the default choice. All right. Oh, ooh. Why weren't these together? By the way, why do they have like? Anyway, Doritos. Actually, I've never had those. This might be controversial. Uh, I'm not crazy about Cool Ranch Dorito. I'm not a big ranch person, but I understand the hype, so I'm gonna put them in B. Nacho cheese Doritos. I mean, it's literally like the classic. It is. It's like the gamer chip. Like it can be for real. It's like the gamer chip. You can't go wrong with a good Dorito. Um, I mean, even places like Taco Bell have like Dorito items, like the Doritos Locos Taco and all that. I mean, it's so elite. When I was younger, my mom sometimes for dinner I would just have meat and cheese, and then I would just get like a Doritos, like a round, and I would just eat them with the Dorito. It was so fire. Those were the good old days. All right. Just regular Doritos with no flavoring at all. I mean it's there. I've only had them like once and I don't remember them being much different than some others. It just basic. Okay, Fritos. I'm not a fan of chili cheese really. See, and then I'll put Fritos and like Fritos is like I feel like Fritos would be like an elite hangover food or something. I don't know why. I just have this feeling. Fritos, they either are hidden or they are just terrible. Does anyone else feel that way about Fritos? I feel like Fritos are either like hitting so crazy hard that you don't even know what to do. Like you can't even comprehend that the Fritos are that good. Or you eat them and they're completely shit and you're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, does anyone understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Someone out there knows what I'm talking about. Oh wait, no. These are just baked. Wait, let me make sure before I do anything crazy. Okay, I don't know that I've ever had those to be honest. Normal goldfish. It's kind of the same thing with Fritos where like they sometimes hit, but like bro, when I was younger, I used to get goldfish like all the time. And I would like make sure my mom got like the rainbow pack ones because I thought they tasted different. And then now I'm older and I'm like, okay, that shit made no sense. They're literally the same thing. But like in my mind, I was like, no, these taste better. They're like, I don't know, in my mind. Um, Probably B tier. Maybe like low B, high C, probably, or something like that. Oh my goodness. The king is here. He's here. S. Sun Chips, S tier. If you disagree with Sun Chips being an S tier, nah, I was gonna say something mean, but there's probably something wrong with you, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever met a single person who dislikes Sun Chips. If someone said they dislike Sun Chips, you might want to go to the FBI and report them for being an alien. Anyways, Chester's Flamin' Hot Fries. I mean, it's like the same thing. In my opinion, it's not much different. I mean, there is a difference, I guess, but oh god. Salt and vinegar, bro. I don't even know if I've actually had that or not. I'm not a salt and vinegar fan. All right, Lay's classic baked chips. These are like all right, but in terms of like the baked versions of the Lay's chips, these are probably like lower on the spectrum. Yeah, just put them in C. All right, barbecue Lay's chips, just normal this time. I'll give these. But the problem with these, chat, is that if they either have like no dust on them or like way too much dust. If you get like the perfect pack of Lay's barbecue chips, they're like easily A. But I would say like generally speaking, they're probably in B tier. Like if you average it out, like the best of the best barbecue Lay's pack is probably A, but the average is probably like a B or C. I've actually never had that. Sour cream and onion Lay's are C tier. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't have anything else to say. Classic Lay's chips, oh, they're fire. It's just a good, oh, reliable, can't go wrong with it. Perfect for putting on, your sandwich after you get out of the pool. I mean, it's fire. I mean, how can you hate it? Do I need glasses or something? Or is that why is there two bags? I mean, and I also have never had them, so there's another one I missed. Munchies, okay, so before Munchies, I believe there was a different one. Before Munchies, there was another one, another Chex Mix like pack. I don't know if it was Munchies or another brand. I think it was Munchies, and it was 100 times better. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, because I remember one day I went to go get them, like me and my grandma or whatever went to go get them, and we like couldn't find them anymore. And then like slowly we'd find like maybe one every so often, and then eventually we just could never find them again. But they're a fire. Um, like the new Munchies, it's just a straight up downgrade. Like the individual pieces that are in there are good on their own, but for some reason together they just don't work that well. But that being said, I'm gonna say B tier. Oh God. Um, F, F. I can't. No, pork skins, pork rinds, whatever you want to call them. No. I remember my grandparents. They convinced me to try one, and I can say with 100% certainty that I will never eat one again. I could literally be dying on like in the middle of the woods, and I would be like on my deathbed. Like literally, if I don't eat in the next like 2 minutes, I'm gonna die. If a bag of pork rinds fell and landed in my hands, I wouldn't even eat them. I would just straight up grab them and I would just throw them. Okay, here's what I was talking about earlier. Remember when I said that most sour cream and onion chips aren't like my favorite? Here's the one. And now I'm realizing that original Pringles is not on the list. I don't know why. And I'm also realizing that original Ruffles is not on the list. I don't know what the deal with this list is, but um do I dare put this at S tier? Okay, I'm gonna put it at A for now. Although I'm gonna think about it really hard. I might have to move it up to S. Cause I can definitely sit there and eat a whole, I mean, I can eat those all day. Give me some right now. I kind of want to go buy some like right now. Not even lying. Pretzels. See that? Yeah, yet again another like all right choice. Probably never gonna be your first choice. Um, but it's always an okay choice. You're not mad to get it. Okay, here we go. Cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. Um, easily A tier, maybe S. It's another moment think about it. And then sour cream and onion Ruffles. I mean, they're good too, but not as good. I'm gonna say they're B tier. White cheddar smart food popcorn. Now, you know who you are. I think if you're listening to this, I knew someone that they ate these all the time, and they loved them. That being said, it's all right. I would say B tier, maybe A tier, depending on the day. But definitely a really good snack, though. I wouldn't mind to have some right now. All right, French onion sun chips. I mean, yeah, these are also good. I mean, it's sun chip. Low key, like Tostitos, just like original chips are low key kind of gas. Like people used to, but like if you're eating these, you're probably eating them with a like salsa or a cheese dip. So like, can you really judge it on its own? Is that really fair? I would say on their own, they're probably like C tier. If you've got like the dip or something with it, it's probably A tier. So I'm gonna go in the middle and say B tier. Or wait, that didn't make sense, did it? I'm gonna say it's like it's probably like there. I've definitely eaten like a bag of just normal chips like the brisket. Uh, no, that's like what your grandma eats because she has to. And then veggie straws. Oh Lord, have mercy. Hey, let's get a look. Let's get a look at this list here. Anything I want to move up or down. This might be like one of the hardest choices of my life. This is like more important than what I'm gonna name my firstborn child. Like no cap. I'm gonna do that. I think that's fair. Cinema list. Best list you've ever seen. If you disagree with the list, you're just wrong, and I'm right. So yeah, pretty much. If you enjoyed this tier list, please subscribe and like the video. Comment what you would have made different, and that's pretty much it. See ya.